make another one, another insert, or how you call these little things. And I'm going to try something new, so I'm really excited. So I'm first going to try one, and when it's already worked, then I am going to do it together with you, because if it worked, we are going to make two. But first I am going to start with making the background of this. So I am going to line this up at the bottom and not all the way down, and had to make it upside down because I already made my marks at the bottom. So let's see, oh, yeah, this side. Here it goes. So this one is cut down. Then I have my two measurements on the bottom. So this is one, yep, and then the other one. Always keep your strips safe for any kind of use, and just smooch your edges if you like. And then I don't glue it down just yet. I will keep one and put this just away for a moment. We're going to work first on this, and this is the right way. We are going to try something different. It seems like to be a waterfall, but it's different. So what I did, I made 4 pieces of these, and this is just a leftover from, I also have these 2, and I bet you have the same size, and my size is, and I bet you have the same one if you are using the 12x12 artisan cardstock. Mine is 11.7 centimeters or 5/8 inch. So that is what I used. Use your scraps first, because it's really not necessary to cut off a full 12x12 sheet if you have something like this. So then I cut these in 4, and I made mine 7.5. But you can cut yours, well, yeah, it's 7.5 or it's 3 inches. So then you can cut 4 of these. Then you can cut your design papers. But if it works, we go together on it. But anyway, I am just going to show you. I have made 4 of these. Then well, just make this first. It's easier to do it all now, and then make another one together with you. So peel off my tape. And you also can use glue, of course, but I use tube. So now the first one, get out of the way, please. And then the first one, I am going to lay it down on the first piece, and then the second one against this fold line. And then the third one, again, align it up just against the fold line. And I bet you crafters know what I am going to do, but for me it's my first time. I am not long a crafter, so I have to explore many things. So let's burnish this down. There we go. Then the last fold, we all fold it back in. And now I want to center this. Let's see, perhaps in inches it's better to see. Oh, it's 4. Then this is the middle. And we don't need all the way. Let's see. Let's cut this off. Yep. Let's cut this right along this side so we don't see the black line. There we go. And the other piece. And this piece. Is just a little neater. Let's see. I'm picky. I know, but I like having it nice and square. Just using my ruler to make it nicer cut. There we go. Here we go. Okay, now this piece you can make it as long as you like. That's no issue. But I will keep it for now like this, and we can decorate it later on. Now the next piece is just a, how long it is, 1 inch I believe, just a little more. It's I believe 3 centimeters. It's just a strip. So this strip is going to be on this piece. Not on this piece, between these two. So I am putting this in, and then I'm going to lay it flat, and then I'm going to bend it. And we don't need all the way, but it can. So you fold it, fold this too, and then the longest piece we can cut it down just a little. We don't need this much. Just cut it. Don't have to be that perfect, because this one is going to glue down. So this piece is ready, but we have to glue it down. So grab your glue. And put this back in between these two. And just make it at the top. There we go. So this piece is not going anywhere. And then this piece is going to put down on this. Like this. And I think I will make it at the top. So let's put some tape on, because tape is faster putting down than clear glue, but you can use anything you like, of course, but I am going to use tape. There we go. Peel this off. There we go. Now, just to be sure, just a little extra glue, just in case, you never know. And then put this on here. There we go. This is a perfect spot. I like it. So now this is going to be steady and not going anywhere. And now comes the trick. I really like it. Now you can pull this, and we're going to decorate this, but you can pull this like this. Yay! I really like this. Now I see that something white is coming off, of course, underneath here, but I think that's okay. You could have using decorative paper for it, but I think it's no need. Now I want to try something because we have a pocket, and if it doesn't not work with the pocket, then this is no using. So I am going to try, and otherwise I have to cut down the pocket, but we'll see. We will see. Everything is going to be a tryout for me this day. So if I put this in, and of course this can be shorter, will this still go down? It will. Yay! It will. I think that if I put just a little shorter on the edges, this, I can, wait just a minute, I can make this a little shorter. Then for me it's easier to do over my pocket. So I will fix this a little. There we go. And I still can't decorate this, but I think now this still works. You see, yes, this still works. And if I will put this in here like this, and of course this still can be shorter, then this will not go in the way. Yay! And I still can use my pocket. That's awesome. Okay, that is the meaning of it. So yeah, let's see what we are going to use this for. A piece of decoration, perhaps a nice sticker or a nice bronze embellishment or anything. And then use the pocket for the closure, making a nice big tag so this will stay put. Yeah, I think that is a lovely idea for this page. So I am going to put this, well, let's first search for a nice decorative piece for this one. Okay, ready to glue my piece in, and then make the pocket ready. Not upside down. So this is going to be in here. Make sure your glue and tape is going set everywhere. Okay, and what I did was I made this shorter, and I used this label from the ephemera cards. So it's really easy now to clip this open and back like this. Yay! Really cool. Now you can put your photos on, or you can use this any occasion. Really like. And now I am going to glue my pocket down using my art glitter glue. Here I just have just a little piece. I want to stuck down. There we go. So yeah, now we can decorate the front pocket and can make a nice big booklet. Don't have to be, you can also put some nice little cards in, but I think this page looks loving. and it still have plenty of place. So yeah, let me first decorate this pocket, and then let's do this together. Yeah, let's make one of these together for this side. So let's see, I have 2 of these also left. So this is a 12 by 12, but it's 4, 5 of an 8-inch wide, but use any stash you have. So I will cut these in 4 pieces, and for my sake that's 7.5 centimeters, and that's in inches about 3 centimeters. So I have 4 pieces. Yep, 4. Then we'll have to use perhaps the other side. Oh no, that's not nice. Let's see the other side of this perhaps. I don't want to cut. Shall we do the same? Yeah, why not? Let's just use the same pieces. So I am going to cut this and make a mark. And then do the same thing on the other side. And then cut these 4 times and just measure yours, and mine is 7.2. Yep. So I cut 4 of these. Like that. Now I have 4. I want to cut these. I use both of my hands because my arm is still not good. My tennis arm. Hate that, but okay. It's not that much of a pain, but it's an annoying pain. Sometimes you can't give the same strength as you want to. Okay, so let's smooch my design paper. Go, and then I'm going to use my clear glue, otherwise my hot glue is way too fast running out. Really like the wiggle. It's not this fast of the wire, but just bought it in my local store, and I really like the use of 2 of my glue guns, not my glue guns, my glue bottles. So for some objects I will still use my clear glue. So we have the 4 pieces almost ready. And then I will do my tape on the back. That's 1. That's 2. 3 and 4. Okay. Okay, now we can step this away. Now we grab this one and we line it up at the bottom. I can make it a little higher because lower, because we did that the same way, but I am going to do it just the way I know it's good to do. So I will do it like this, and then I cut the other piece shorter later on, but I don't have to, of course. Well, I can make it a little shorter. Let's make it a little shorter, because otherwise I do have to cut it down. So make a mark. Normally you can just use this, but because we have a pocket underneath, I'm going to make it a little shorter. Then grab your scoreboard and then score. Oh, where's my mark? Here it is. Like here. And then score your first one. And then a ½ inch further the second one. A ½ inch further the third one, and another ½ inch further for the fourth one. Okay, so we have made 4 score lines. Then we just fold it. And the last piece. There we go. Now turn it. Do your tape off. Tape off like this. Okay. Now use your first one and put it just below your first fold line. Grab the second one. Just against the fold line, line it up and make sure it's steady. The third one, line it up, and the last one all the way on top against your fold line. Here we go. Then turn this all over, and now you can cut this down. Again, make the middle of. Let's do it right here on top. Well, this is the middle, and now I can do a line if I want to. Okay, now I grab my cutting plate, mat, and then my knife, and then I will cut first all the way back along this side, and then on this side, and then turn it over and cut along this mark, and then along this side. Okay, then this is going perfect. I think I am going to use my corner for this one. I think I forgot to do it on the other piece, but does not matter. Then this is almost done. We can make, let's see, another one. Perhaps this one is also nice. Let's see. We have more little ones. This one's also nice. Yep, let's use this one. There we go. Okay, and then just glue this on here. top. It goes a little over this top. And then glue this down. And then you can cut this piece off. There we go. See if I can glue everything down. Now like this. Okay. Just checking there's nothing, anything bumpy. That's not what I want. Here we go. Now the next thing we are going to need is a piece of leftover strip. About 1 inch, that's good enough. And then we are going to put this in between this piece. And then just line this up like this and fold it. Fold this back too. You can cut this down just a little. You don't need that long piece. And then we can put some tape on these pieces. Yep, and then we can glue this down. In between these two. Now I have made it shorter, so I hope it still works. But I guess it does. Oh, now I made this shorter, but this one was made to be shorter. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Yeah. Now I remember. Hope this still works. Let's see. Guess so. I guess so. Yeah, it still works. But with this one we had to cut it down. So okay, yeah. Oh yeah, that's totally true. So when you are going to do this, you don't have to make this one shorter. Make this as long as this piece is. So you can put this just all the way up like here. Oh my gosh, that was a small mistake, but not quite a big fault. Nope, it isn't. So now we are going to pull this off. Pull this off. Well, you know what I mean. Pull. Just peel this off. And then grab the other piece we want and put some extra glue on. Yep, here we go, and then we just can put it down on the place we want it, like this. And then, ta-da, no big deal. You see what I did make a little mistake when I am cutting the other piece shorter. I had to cut this one shorter, but no big deal. But it's a mistake I made. My mistake. Yep. but it's still workable. So where is my piece? And then we can put this in. Let's use my ATG. So I hope you understand. Oh yeah, of course, that's running out. So I can replace it on camera. Perhaps for you guys is that a nice thing to see how this works. So this is off. Grab another one. And then peel this off. Yep, here it is. Now see, where is my threads? And sometimes I really don't know when that does, but it does sometimes. Then I don't know what I am doing. And then it's just a tryout, because this is definitely going to need like this when this is this way, and then oh, not on my project, please, 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 please. Nope, just put this out of the way. Let's make this a little shorter. This is getting stuck everywhere. Yep, okay. So this is going to be, yeah, I know this is going to be on the wrong side. That does sometimes happens. Because now if I do this, then my sticky piece is not going to be on this piece. So what I need to do then, to make sure that this piece is definitely going to be stuck on this piece. So I peel a piece off, and then I am going to remove this piece. And let's see if it worked. So now it's going to be on the good size. So I will do it again. Stuck it in. And then go all the way like this. Then we have this piece. So cut this down. There we go. Gently pulling. So this is long enough to go over here. And then put this in here. Slide this like this. Put the cap right on. And then just find a piece of scrap and just try it out. And here we go. Yeah, back in business. Okay. So that happens sometime. Okay. But you can fix that. You just manipulate your tape. And then it's fixed. Alrighty, let's grab just a little extra glue. Just love that. Love some extra glue. Just in case. Grab this piece. Put it in. glue the pocket down. Yep, like that. And then, yeah, we just have two little pieces. Well, this just works also. But this one we made it shorter. Do you see what I just mean? This one I cut shorter, not this piece. This piece is the same length as the first card we just made. Okay, well, it's no big deal. But if you are going to do this, then just start at the same height as your card. You don't have to make it shorter. It still works, but you see the difference. This one does not come up and this one does. Oh, also, well, it's no big difference. Oh, it isn't. It's no big difference. No. Anyway, it's no big difference, but okay. Okay then. Yeah, I think I'm going to make two nice large booklets to stay all put together, but this still close nicely, and then do the outside, and then I think this is finished. So yeah, two booklets needed, guys. Okay, for now at this stage I am ready for this, and I already made two simple booklets out of brown cardstock and putting some white back in, and I'm going to decorate it, but I'm going to do that on the last minute when I see how many paper I have left. So for now this is going to be like this, and oh my god, already so much glue on my fingernails. And on the outside I use this one. So this is finished, and now it can be back in with the other piece like this, and then one box we have finished. Here we go. So yeah, I really like how it turns out. So so the first box is ready, and we have another one. So yeah, let's see how the other two comes out. So stay tuned.